Dream keeps the space of freezing. I think this is what she keeps her dead bodies.
It is strange. She might have. I mean, in some cases, can you blame her? So, Mom, meet Gina. Gina, my mother.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
This is how my mom has met all of my friends lately, except for, well, the one she already knew.
Awesome.
So I usually just pull a video. I get a lot of mine from Aloe Yoga.
And welcome to the Aloe Yoga Studio.
I really like her.
I'm super excited to flow with you in this energizing power vinyasa practice. I hope you like the class, and if you could subscribe to the channel and post your comments below. Let's begin this energizing flow at the top of our
Okay,
mat.
start at the top of the mat.
Feet hips distance.
Hips.
Standing into dust.
Feet hips distance.
Hands by your side.
Hands by your side, and this is mountain pose.
Just taking a
And
moment.
just feel your head being lifted up towards the sky as you get some lift. Knees lift up.
Breathing.
Just take some good deep breaths.
Something else and I'm breathing.
Slowly bring your hands to your heart and gently move them.
Hands to your heart.
And let's seal that intention in with one long clearing breath.
And then take one deep, long, clarifying breath, setting your intention for the day.
Side out.
Let it go.
Open your eyes. Take your hands by your side once more. And inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. Gaze up as the palms touch.
Arms up as palms touch.
Lift your chest as you would bow through the heels. And exhale, turn the hands out, sweep them behind your back, interlace your fingers.
Sweep your hands behind your back.
What's really energizing about yoga is when we open the front body. So that's what we're going to do in this practice. Back bends and shoulder openers. Press the palms together. Think about rolling the arm bones in as you open the collarbones and shoulder blades. Knuckles reach down, heart lifts up, maybe even look up. Deep breath in.
Deep breath in.
And exhale, fold down just like this. Keeping the arms behind you and the shoulder opener.
Is this the one that we did yesterday, Mom?
Tight, put a little bend in the
This is what I did.
space that way. Wave the crown of the head towards the mat.
I'm saying, I'm wondering if the flow started this way. I can't remember.
Really opening the front of your shoulders. Like it's so tight from hunching over your phone, looking at Instagram, driving, sitting on the couch. It's all your yoga. Balance it out. If your knees are bent, you can begin to straighten the legs. Then inhale fully. Exhale, sweep the hands down towards the mat. Fingertips underneath the shoulders or on the shins. Inhale to a flat back.
Inhale to a flat back.
Bring your big toes to touch.
Bring your big toes to touch with a little space between the heels.
Fold down
And
hands
fold
by the
forward.
feet. Push down through the feet as you inhale, rise all the way
Press
back up.
all the way
towards
back up.
standing. Gaze up as the palms touch. Lift the heart. Exhale, hands to your heart.
Exhale,
Now
hands
this
to
time, heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your heels in, your toes out. This is one of my favorite ways to
Oh yeah, this is a different
to
one.
tone the glutes, which is just a fancy way of saying your butt. Okay.
These are great ones for the butt.
All of your fingers except the thumb.
All of your fingers together except for your forefingers.
As you
Palm
inhale,
up.
lengthen the sides of your legs.
Lengthen the sides of your body and pull yourself up like you're being pulled to the sky. And then squat down slowly, keeping your tailbone tucked and your knees over your feet, so parallel with your feet.
Down through the heels and inhale, rise all the way
And
back
then
up.
eyes all the way back up. And do
Exhale,
two more.
squat down. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Exhale, squat down. And inhale, lift up. Well, that was almost the last one. Now exhale, squat back down.
Come back down.
Place your hands down on the mat.
Hands down on the mat.
Now, make sure that your heels are in, your toes are out.
Make sure your heels are in, your toes are out.
Outer edges of your feet. Take your elbows to the inner knees.
Can you hear what she's saying, by the way, or do I need
Push your
to
knees out a
repeat?
little bit wider. Drawing
I know I'm myself.
Huh?
breathing in this Malasana
Good
environment.
myself in this position.
Squatting down. Think about pushing down your heels.
What were you about to do?
Squeeze your butt.
I'm going to pee myself in this position.
Squeeze your butt.
Exhale, fingertips down. You're just going to step your left
Squeeze your
foot
butt.
towards the back.
Now take your left foot to the back.
Right foot at the this angle here.
Get your right foot at this
Hands
angle.
flat to the inside of the right foot.
Your hands flat to the inside of the right foot.
And your right hand
Drop your-
on your right knee, pushing
Your
right
left knee down. And then you open up your right knee.
Open up the front body and the inner groins.
Turn your face towards the
If you want to
sky.
take it a little bit
Twist
further, you can
forward.
always
Bring
lower
your
down
chest
to the
up.
left forearm, pushing the right knee away.
And if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can go down on your left forearm.
Now, whether you're on that left forearm or hand, reach your right arm up as you
Right arm up.
And as you exhale,
And
reach
reach
the
back.
right arm towards the left toes.
Pull
Lift your
that
left
foot
foot
in.
up. Do your best to grab that left foot with your right hand.
Now, don't let your waist drop too much here. Keep your waist up so you're not dumping into your lower back and you're getting that stretch in your hamstring and your frontal, your front hip.
Inhale, lifting your right arm back up and down towards the space at the inside of your right foot.
Down towards the
Rising
space.
up onto
Inside of your foot.
hands.
Inside onto your
Lifting
hands.
left knee up off the ground.
Lift your left
going
knee
from
up.
that nice opening flexibility pose. Now we're really beginning to strengthen. So left knee up off the ground.
You want both of your legs really engaged here. So you want your inner thigh pulling in towards your other inner thigh. And you want to get that nice tension between those. So you're really working from a place of strength.
Flexibility. Now spin that left heel down.
Spin that
Start
left
to
heel
angle
down.
your left
So
toes
it's
to
kind of
the
at a
back.
45-degree
Walk your
angle from the back of the mat.
hands towards your left foot, straight.
And now walk your hands to the back of the mat. Squatting into that left knee.
Open the arms out wide.
Open the arms out wide.
Opening
Deep
up
side
that
again.
right leg, the one that we just worked in that lizard pose. Gazing up past the right fingertips. Inhale forward. Exhale, walk forward towards the right foot.
And then walk towards your right
Angle the
foot.
right toes out and just step your left foot towards the outside of the mat.
And step your left foot. And we're going back and down into that Malasana squat. Your garland pose.
Out wide, lengthening the spine.
Lengthen the spine. Squeeze your butt.
Comfortable.
Keep your hips or keep your tailbone in, tucked in.
It'll get there if you keep practicing. Place your hands down. Let's do the other side. Step your right foot back.
Right foot back. Same thing on the other side.
Knee down onto the ground. Now you
Knee
can
down
always
onto the
have
ground.
Your hands here on the inside of that left foot, making sure your left foot's at an angle. Or you can lower down to the forearms, especially if you did on the other side.
And you can lower down to your forearms.
Bracing yourself with your right forearm or hand, taking your left hand to your left knee, pushing it away from you. Opening the heart towards the ceiling. Feeling the effects of this lizard lunge, not only opening that left hip and strengthening at the same time, but also opening through the front side of that right hip. Now inhale, sweep that
And you want
left
to do
arm
this
straight
again,
up towards
pulling
the
that
sky,
hand
and
up,
back
keeping your hips
towards
kind of
the
lifted.
right foot.
So you're getting that stretch.
Once you have a hold of the right foot,
Oh, it's okay. It's okay to fall. As long as you don't hurt yourself. Don't do anything that hurts.
Right heel in towards the right buttock. As we get into back bends in this practice, opening up the front body is going to be so important. Then inhale, release your right foot, return both hands down to the mat. Straighten the arms.
Straighten the
Tuck
arms.
your right toes under, lift your right knee up off the
Tuck
mat.
your right toes under, and we're going to do that Mulabandha again, where you feel your
left heel towards
your
the back.
heel pulling towards the back, your left heel turning, feeling like your left heel pulling towards the back, and your right foot pulling towards the front of the mat. So you're feeling that nice tension and stretch.
Spin the right heel down. Walk your hands
And then same on
back
this
towards the
side.
right foot. Angle the right toes towards the back of the mat. Straighten that left leg. Should feel really nice on that
And
left
then
leg.
on this side as
The
well.
right arm out and the left arm up. Breathe. Got this.
And then if you want, you can take bind.
Just warming up. Inhale, put the hands down. Exhale,
Down,
walk
walk
into
yourself
Malasana.
Back into Malasana, garland pose.
Push the knees out wide, hands to your heart.
Hands to your heart.
Nice. Now
Touch
interlace all your fingers, but this
Interlace all your fingers.
Allow your lips to curl.
Four fingers together. Smile.
This is going to be challenging. Inhale, reach the arms up, push down through the heels, and rise all the way up.
All the way back up.
Heel toe, your big toes to touch. Exhale, hands
Big
to
toes
your
to
right.
touch.
Awesome
Hold on one
job.
sec.
Let's take it back.
Can't see you guys very well, so.
Maybe very well. We'll be very disappointed.
What?
We did very well. How did she do it?
Okay.
Through the vinyasa.
So.
Inhale, reach the arms out to come up.
Arms up.
Exhale, swan dive it forward.
Swan dive forward.
Inhale to a flat back.
To a flat back, tabletop
Exhale,
position.
step back into plank.
And step back into plank.
Inhale, shift forward on the toes, knees up
Forward
or down.
on the
Exhale,
toes.
chaturanga.
Chaturanga.
Inhale, upward facing dog.
Upward facing dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog.
And downward facing dog.
Take about 5 breaths here. Do whatever feels good in this.
Gina,
first
if you
round.
have any questions or anything, just let me know, okay?
Do so, maybe little twists, sending heels one side and the other. And maybe
Find some movement in your downward dog. Maybe pedal your feet out.
breathe in.
Take a few deep breaths here. Deep
Let's take
clarifying
some
breaths all the way into your
just
stomach
learn
and let them out through your
into
nose.
flow. Gripping the ground with the fingertips, spread the shoulder blades wide. Keep your arms nice and strong by firming the forearms in. Bring your feet together and inhale, reach your right leg up and back.
Okay, bring your feet together and reach your right leg up.
Just
And then
don't
open
let
up your right
body
knee a little bit.
twist
Don't let it
towards
dump all the way
So
to
keep
the
your shoulders
right. You
square.
want to keep your shoulders
Draw the
square.
outer left hip back and inhale, lift the right knee up a little bit higher.
Lift the right knee up a little bit higher.
Hamstring, right top of the thigh. Now, inhale, rise high to the ball of that left
Right,
foot.
high to the ball of that
Slowly
left foot.
start to shift the shoulders towards the wrists.
And
Stick
shift
the
the
pinky
shoulders
toe edge of
towards
your
the
left
rib.
foot like you're doing a side plank.
And go into like you're going to the side plank, except you just flip.
Inhale, reach the right arm up and over your
Right arm
knee.
up and over.
Pushing
Just
down
stretch that right side.
Lift the heart. Inhale. Going from this open position now to a strengthening position. Side plank pose.
And then side plank pose.
Your legs, your pelvis,
You stack
and
your
your
feet,
arms.
your legs, your pelvis,
It's too
keep your
much for you. You
hips
can always
up.
place the right foot.
If it's you're having a hard time, you can put your right foot in front of you at home.
Push down to the left hand. Lift the hips up. Inhale, draw your right knee
Bring your
in
right
towards
knee
your chest.
in.
Look down.
Look
And do
down.
your best to step your right foot forward.
And the right
Got
foot
it. Swing
forward.
that left heel down.
Left heel
Line that heel
down.
to arch and windmill up into warrior 2.
And a warrior 2, which means you want that
Make
left
sure that
foot
your right thigh is almost parallel to the ground.
parallel.
Right shin's in a
Like
straight
your
line
left
from the knee to the top of the foot.
Foot, side of your foot parallel to the back of the
Both sides of
mat.
the waist as you inhale.
This
And
is
then
warrior
exhale,
2.
bend deeply into that right knee.
You bend
With
deeply
your
into that
right
right
palm, inhale, reverse your warrior.
knee. Reverse your warrior.
Bend the right knee. Exhale, right fingertips down to the inside of the right foot, or right elbow to the right.
Right
knee, left
fingertips
arm
into
up.
the inside of the right foot.
We'll do 3
Side
more
angle.
rounds, just like that. You've got this. Keep the bend in the right knee. Inhale, reverse your
We're gonna do
warrior.
that 3 more times. Reverse your warrior.
Exhale, Parsvankonasana, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Halfway there. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, keeping the core in. Beautiful. Now inhale, instead of reversing, come up, straighten your right leg, turn the left toes to the back.
Straighten your right leg.
Bend your left knee.
Turn
and inhale,
the
open up
left
into
toes to the back.
Army surfer's lunge.
We're
Should
going
feel
back into the
amazing on that
surfer's
right
lunge.
leg that just opened. Inhale, expand the heart. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. You're going to turn towards the back of the mat.
You're going to
So now
turn
you're in
towards
a
the back of the mat,
crescent
although what I'm
motion.
going to do,
The right
it's just-
leg straight.
I'm going to
Inhale, rise
move
up.
and put my left leg up.
As you exhale, draw the ribs in the navel in.
Rise up.
As you inhale, imagine that your back ribs are going taller towards the crown of the head. One more exhalation takes you deeper into that bend in the knee. Inhale fully. Exhale, step your right foot next to your left into your
Step your right foot next to your left and into
Just
chair
for a moment,
pose.
take a deep breath in.
So you keep your
Exhale, sit
knees,
all
you want
the way
most of your
down
weight on your
onto the
heels,
left.
but we're gonna come down anyway.
Extend the legs forward. So
And then
in this
boat pose.
traditional boat
Have a
pose, the legs are straight, the arms are forward.
Now, to modify this, if you're struggling to keep your legs straight, you can always keep your legs bent.
Just make sure that you're leaning the shoulder tips back enough so that you get a nice grip in the front body. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down.
Lower down, halfway.
Shoulder blades off the ground.
Shoulder blades
Squeeze
off the
your legs
ground.
together.
Squeeze your hips and your thighs
Most
together.
importantly, smile.
And
Inhale.
smile.
And exhale, lie all the
And
way down.
exhale, lie all the way down.
Bend your knees.
Bend your
Soles
knees.
of the feet on the mat. We're going to do bridge pose. Should feel.
We're going to do some of those bridge poses I was showing you yesterday, Mama.
Make sure your shins are in a straight line. Your feet are
Shins need to be in a
consistent.
straight line. Feet in a straight line.
Work kind of shoulder to shoulder. Interlace your
Start
fingers
working
underneath
from
you.
shoulder to shoulder, rocking back and forth as you bring your hands together underneath your back. And you lift your butt. You want to make sure that your legs aren't splaying out because that'll hurt your hips or will hurt your lower back. You want to keep your legs straight.
Draw your heart towards your chin as you inhale.
Heart towards your chin as you exhale.
Knit your
As you
ribs
inhale.
in towards one another.
And as you exhale, lift a little bit more.
Way of saying engage your core. Now, brace all of your weight in your left foot. See if you can lift
Now,
your
if you
right foot
can,
up.
brace all of your weight in your left foot
Really
and see if you can
challenging
lift
the
that
core
right
actions.
one.
Put your right foot down. Lift your left leg up.
And then right leg down, and lift the left one. Bring all
Put
of your weight
your
in your
left
right
foot
foot.
down. Undo the interlace of your hands. And place your hips back down onto the mat.
Undo the interlace of
Draw your
your
knees
hands
in.
and drop your hips.
Hold on to your hamstrings and just begin
Hold
to
on to your
create
hamstrings.
playful rocks.
And you can just start
Up
to
and
rock.
down.
You'll get a
all
nice little
over your
massage on your lower back.
On that last rock, can you take it back to chaturanga? Then down to your belly. Great job. And if that just wasn't happening, you can rock yourself up.
And then chaturanga.
Down onto your belly. Join me with your forehead on the mat. Sweep your hands behind your back. And
Forehead on the
release
mat.
your fingers.
Sweep your hands behind your back.
As you
Put them
inhale,
together again.
firmly through your feet.
Push
And
firmly
lift
through your
your
feet
chest
and
up.
lift your chest up.
Keep the back of the neck long by looking down.
Keep the back of the neck
Exhale,
long
draw the navel
by
in.
looking down. Draw the navel
A
in.
little bit more. Inhale, push to the feet. Draw the navel and lift up a little bit more. Maybe the hands lift up off the buttocks and possibly look forward. Exhale, lower all the way down.
All the way down.
Forehead down, hands flat underneath the elbows.
Flat
Tuck your
hands flat
toes
underneath
under.
the elbows.
Draw the navel in already. Push down through hands and feet.
Push
And
down
inhale,
through
lift up
hands and
plank
feet.
pose.
Pull your stomach in
Exhale,
and into plank.
downward facing dog. Yes, we're
And
backwards on our mat.
into
But
plank.
don't
Or
worry,
into downward
flowing
facing
on
dog.
the other side will get us to face forward. Bring your feet together.
Bring your feet together.
Inhale, reach your left leg up and back.
Left leg up and back. Again, don't twist all the way
So
to
again,
the
make sure not to
right.
turn your body.
You want to keep your shoulders straight,
Drawing
and you're
that
just
right leg
lifting
back.
that right
Lifting
leg
your
up and
left
letting
leg
that weight pull it over
Take
to the
a
right.
deep inhalation to rise high to the ball of that right foot. Start to
Rise
shift
high to the ball of your right
wrist
foot.
and flip your dog over.
Shift your
Pushing
weight
firmly to the
forward
right
over
hand,
your
at the
shoulders,
outer edge of your right
and then
foot.
flip
Lift
your dog.
right up, reaching the left arm and over. Inhale, fully. Exhale, side plank pose. Stacking
Exhale,
arms,
side plank pose.
thighs, and hips. If it's too much, once again, you can always kickstand yourself with that left foot out in
And
front.
if it helps, you can always again put your left foot down.
Lift the hips up even more. Draw the tailbone to the heels. Push to that right hand. Inhale. Left knee draws into the chest.
Left knee draws into the
Look
chest. Look down.
Do your best. Step your left foot forward.
Put that left
Spin the
foot
right
forward.
heel down. Line
Spin
it
your
up,
right heel down.
And windmill into warrior two.
The windmill into warrior two.
As you
Once
inhale,
again.
find the length through both sides of the waist. As you exhale, bend into that leg. As your collarbones smile open, try to let your lips follow. Positive attitude.
Oh no, it's so asleep.
Now let's move together. Flip the left palm. Keeping
Flip
the
the
left
left
knee
palm.
bent. Inhale,
Reverse your warrior.
Exhale. Take it into Parsva.
Back down to side angle.
On the other side.
With your left hand on the
Inhale,
inner
reverse.
inside of your left foot.
Keep that nice deep bend. Exhale.
Reverse.
Inhale, reverse. You've got this halfway there. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Your left leg is in for a treat. Inhale, take that reverse all the way into your surfer's lunge. Right knee is bent, right foot is
And
angled,
then
left leg is straight. Now
come
breathe
back.
in the left leg.
Stretch out that left leg.
Breathe in here.
Open up your
Down
arms.
to the left heel, gazing up through the left fingertips. Inhale.
Big bind if you
And
can.
exhale, hands down. Turn now into a crescent lunge towards the front of
Good
your
job,
mat.
yeah.
So So your right knee is bent, your left knee is off.
And then we're going to switch feet. We're going to put our right foot forward into a crescent lunge and rise
As
up.
you exhale, bend deeply into your right knee.
Lower yourself so you feel that stretch in your left front hip.
Finding strength in that back leg as well. Pushing the left heel
Pushing
back,
that
lifting the left inner thigh.
left
Now,
heel
keeping
back.
that right knee bent. Look forward, maybe even down towards the right toes. Step your left foot to meet your right.
Again.
Inhale,
Left
really
foot to meet your right into chair pose.
You'll sit all the way down.
All the way
Into our
down.
favorite, Navasana. Either legs
And
bent
boat
or
pose.
set
Again, you
for
can
an
keep your
extra challenge.
legs parallel
See
to
if
the
you
floor,
hug the thighs together.
or you can
And
hug your
lean the
thighs
shoulders
together
back.
and
So if you
straighten
feel
them
like
up.
you're about to fall backwards, use your core to hold yourself there. Inhale. You got it. Exhale, slowly
Slowly
down.
lower down. Don't go all the way
This
down.
is so hard.
Halfway
Right there
down.
with you. Hug the thighs in.
Hug the
Take a
thighs
deep breath
in.
Inhale.
Take a deep breath.
Exhale, lie all the way down.
And exhale it all out.
Now we get to balance it out on our backs. Now bend your knees
Bend your knees.
like a bridge pose. And you're more than welcome to do
And
bridge pose
if
here
this is
once
too
again.
difficult,
I'm
you are
gonna
more than
guide
welcome to go do what we did yesterday, Mom, which is the bridge pose. I'm about to do some more of those back bend wheel
Making
poses.
sure that our feet and our kneecaps point forward the whole time. At no time do our feet splay out or our knees splay
So
out.
you want to make sure that your
Lift your
hips
up
and
like
knees
bridge.
stay forward and don't splay out as you lift. Start lifting your hips. Oh.
Put your hands flat next to your ears. Fingertips.
Have your hands flat next to your ears as you push yourself up. Again, keeping your toes and knees forward.
Outer edges of the mat. Now push down through the hands and feet. Lift to the crown of the head first. Plug the arm bones back into the shoulder sockets. And then push down through the hands and the feet to lift the head up. For some of us, this is easy. For others, we struggle just to lift the head up. So listen to your body. Pain is never okay, but fun is mandatory, right? So now from here, pushing through the hands, you can even walk the feet back if your shoulders allow. We're really pressing the chest towards the fingertips and the knees towards the toe tips. The two actions will help to lengthen the low back. Take a deep in breath,
Try
inhale,
that one more time.
and exhale, lower all the way back down. If you're in bridge, just drop your hips down, heel toe your feet as wide as the mat, let your knees drop in. Just allowing any tension from the
And
low
drop
back
again.
to release.
And let your knees drop in towards each other.
And then you can hug
Feel
your knees to your
Let
chest.
yourself
Holding
relax.
on. Again, begin to rock up and down
And then you can
playfully
rock.
along the length of your spine.
Again, you start rocking up and down.
Maybe you use that rock to send yourself all the way back to chaturanga,
If you're able,
down to your belly.
you can use the rock
Last
to
little
take
back.
it all the way down to chaturanga
Bring
like
your
this.
forehead down onto the mat. Bend your knees.
Forehead down on the mat, bend your knees.
Grab your ankles.
Grab your
You can
ankles.
always have your hands on the outsides of the feet. This is
You
a
can
lot
put
more
your hands on the
accessible.
outside of the feet if you want to just kind of get used to this stretch.
Inside the
If you want something a bit more advanced, you want to feel it a bit more, grab from the inside so you get a bit more of an opener in your chest.
Then
lift.
the heels up to really begin to find that.
Keep
beautiful
lifting those
shoulder
heels
over
up.
Chandrasana. Flex or
Flex.
flex your toes.
Generally flex your toes, it's
Inhale,
easier to
lift
keep
from
your
both ends,
back from
and
compressing.
exhale, release.
Exhale, release all the way down.
Great job, Yogi. Now inhale, rise up onto your forearms. We're still on our belly.
Now rise up on your forearms, on your belly.
Elbows underneath your shoulders.
Elbows are underneath your shoulders. You want your
elbows and
fingers
shoulders.
kind of gripping into the mat in front of you.
Pull the mat
And you start
towards you.
pulling the mat towards you.
So your heart
As you lift
shines
your
to
chest.
shoulders.
Pull it forward and you lift your head towards the sky.
Inhale. And exhale. Stay in this position. Just begin to lift the navel.
Now
and
lift
gaze
the
down
navel.
between the forearms. Tuck
Gaze
the
down
toes
between
under.
the forearms, tuck the toes under,
And exhale, lift your knees up.
and
to
lift your
forearm
knees up to
plank.
forearm plank.
We thought we were done. One of the greatest ways to counter any sort of deep back bending is to engage the core. So that's what we're doing. Inhale in this forearm plank. Exhale, reap the rewards in your dolphin pose.
And we pull into dolphin, which is hands down my favorite pose.
But you're on your forearms.
When you pull your elbows in, close together, make sure they're parallel so you get that nice shoulder opener.
flexibility.
Push into your elbows away from the mat.
If you like to go
Pull
upside
it
down in a headstand,
Pull your
or
heels
forward
towards the
balance,
ground.
feel free to lift one leg and go on, fly on up.
Now I'm gonna do a headstand here.
Did you say headstand?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to. You do not have to join me for this. This is just part of my daily practice.
Oh my goodness.
My mom watches me do this and freaks out like every single time. That is a headstand.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's definitely advanced yoga.
Oh, it takes time, but you can. I mean, it's actually easier to learn if you practice up against a wall. That's how I learned.
Your core and breathing in and out.
I'll teach that to you in person, Gina. I think that's something that needs actual personal instruction.
Backflip too.
Huh?
The backflip?
What do you mean? Which one?
There was a backflip where you guys were doing this and then you guys did this.
Oh, the flipping the dog? Where
Yeah.
it's like, where you're like this and you had your leg up and you
Yeah,
just flipped it over?
Yeah, that one. That one was hard.
That one's actually pretty easy. It's just letting gravity do its work. And then come down into child's pose to just kind of relax. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Just letting it all go, letting all that tension flow out. I'll just start this video again because it's not good.
Just letting the skin on your forehead gently crease towards your nose. Relaxing your jaw, your cheekbones, your neck and your shoulders. Take your fingertips underneath your shoulders.
Fingertips underneath your shoulders.
Swing both legs out in front of you.
Swing both legs out in front of you.
A great way to counter any sort of back bending is forward folding.
Forward bending is the best way to counter back. Forward fold is the best way to counter back bending. So we're going to do some forward folds here. This is Dandasana staff pose, which is both hands down toward the ground. You're pushing into the ground. Lift your chest. Lift your arms up.
Forward fold.
And forward fold. And the object of any forward fold in yoga is going to be to get your stomach onto your hips. It's not just to bend or it's not just to arch your back. You are pulling your stomach and keeping your back straight as you pull towards. It's less about how far you go and more about getting that stretch in your hamstrings. So just take it as low as you can. In mornings especially, I struggle with this because my hamstrings are always super tight in the morning.
Pull the crown of your head towards your toes.
Pull the crown of your head towards your toes.
Exhale, fold down. Parsvanottanasana.
Like this is a struggle for me and I never have trouble with this at this point.
Exhale, sitting up.
Oh,
Flying all the way down onto your back.
come all the way down onto your back.
Your chest.
Plug your knees into your
Keep your
chest.
right knee in, extend your left leg
Right
forward.
knee in, extend your left
hand
leg.
on the right knee. Just twist.
And then just twist.
Hold
Your knee falls to the floor. Keep your right shoulder pinned to the ground. If your knee doesn't reach, no problem. If your shoulder doesn't stay down, no problem. You can play with it if you want more of a stretch in your upper back. You want to keep your shoulder pinned down. If you want to work more on your lower back, you want your knee down, and you'll feel that stretch more on your knee down, even if your shoulder comes up a bit.
If you want to feel it more in the upper body, keep your right shoulder blade down. Draw your navel in and your tailbone towards your left knee. Making choices that feel good in your body. Really fundamental part of a home yoga practice. And then inhale, come on back to center.
Come back to center, hug your knees in.
Send your right leg.
Send your right leg out. Same thing on the other side. Your left hand down, your shoulder to the mat. Slowly drop down. You might get a pop in here.
What's tight, what's weak.
And again, if you want more of a stretch to your upper body, you want your shoulder down. You want your left hip coming towards you want your tailbone moving towards your right hip. To get more of that stretch on your upper body. You want more of a stretch in your lower body. Focus more on getting your knee to the ground.
Both knees into the chest. One last time.
Both knees into the chest one last time.
Lift your nose up towards your
Lift your nose up towards your knees to get a nice tight squeeze.
Reach the arms forward. Take a deep breath in through your nose.
Breathe in.
And sigh it out.
And sigh it out and let it all go.
Extend your legs forward. Let the feet drop in.
Shavasana, like the best pose. And you can just stay here for as long as you want, but you just stay and relax and just feel all the goodness that you just did for your body and yourself this morning. Let your natural breathing take over. Feel everything in your body relax, starting from the top of your head, your forehead. Feel things slowly release and let go. If it helps, when I was first learning Shavasana, I would have to kind of tighten every area that I was thinking about consciously and let it go to relax it. So I would start squeezing my eyes really, really tight and then letting it go. And then squeezing my face really tight and letting it go. Just to kind of familiarize my body with the process of letting that energy out. So if you struggle to make yourself kind of relax at will, that's a nice little trick you can use. When you're ready, roll over onto your side. Push yourself up slowly with your hand. Come into a seated cross-body position. Hands to your chest. Close your eyes and take one more deep inhalation. Let it out through your mouth. Namaste. You're done.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me.
Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
That was fun. Thank you.
Tomorrow morning.
It's nice meeting you. Bye, honey. Bye. Bye, guys.
What's
That
up,
was
Jenna?
awesome. Thank you.
What?
Actually, that was awesome.
Oh, good.
I think I might get my mom to do it too, because it's a great idea in terms of actually getting, like, having more, you know?
Yeah, and your mom is more than welcome to join us. I would love for her to join us, especially with my mom joining us. I think it would make my mom feel more comfortable too. She would love that.
That'd be awesome.
That's a really good idea. Thank you.
And then, beach this weekend?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to that already. Like, I was trying to get so much work done and nothing was getting done yesterday because everybody had other stuff they needed me to work on. So I feel like I was not productive at all yesterday. It's driving me insane.
No, same here, and all of ACA is literally gone. Like, there was vacation, so it's like, yeah, so much. But
Yeah, today's going to be rough because everybody took off for the 4th. So
yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm probably just going to go to the beach or go into the office.
I know.
I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm
to a barbecue in the OC.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the guy who he went PR for Overwatch League.
Oh, cool.
4th of July thing in the OC, and I'm so lazy. So I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing. I mean, I still have work to do, right? Because we're live.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow either. So if you're gonna hit the beach, let me know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would love company if you want to do that. Or even like I have a pool here. If you want to like hang out by the pool, we have a pool and a hot tub and a yoga studio. So if you want to, and I have an extra mat. So if you want to come here, we can use the studio and kind of work on some of the moves and stuff like that. If you're curious, if you're interested. I don't know if this sparked your interest in yoga or not, but it's something that I'm really passionate about. So I try to get everybody involved because I think it's like, it makes people feel better. Like
it does. Yes, coming in, it does, and also it's better than drinking. Because I mean, if I went to the OC, it's just drinking, and then you're just gaining weight, and then paying for a really expensive Uber drive back home. So.
I mean, not just like, yeah, I mean, that and like being in an environment surrounded by a bunch of like gamer dudes while you're drunk is never necessarily the safest life choice from my experience. Actually, it would be a lot worse if you were with a bunch of music industry people or film industry people.
Exactly. So, yeah.
So you are in safer hands in the games industry than like anywhere else in entertainment, but it's still entertainment. It's still exploitative, So
yeah, count me in for tomorrow.
Awesome. Okay, I need to jump in the shower because I'm gross right now.
Same here.
All right. Bye.